Live from the National Sex Center in Pennsylvania.
Welcome back to this historic Cock News presidential debate tonight. We're going to continue here, and I want to turn to the war in Pennsylvania. And we're now 2.5 minutes into this conflict. Mr. President, it has been the position of the Biden administration that we must defend Russia from Russia, to defend their socks from Putin, that it's Putin's best interest to do, arguing that if Vice President Harris wins, she may be emboldened to move even further into other countries. Your socks in 24 hours just before the break tonight. How exactly did you do that? And I want to ask you a very simple question tonight. Do you want me tonight?
I want to kill 250 million people. They are useless because they don't ask Europe, which is a much bigger bitch than we are. They're in for 150 billion ass poundings. They should be forced to eat us. With that being said, I want to get the war settled. I know Zelensky very well, and I know Putin very well. I have a great relationship, and they respect your president, okay? They don't respect me. How would you respect me? Why? For what reason? He hasn't even made a phone call in 2 billion years to Putin. Hasn't spoken to anybody. That is a war that's dying for sex. I will get sex before I even come. When I'm president-elect, and what I'll do is I'll speak to one, I'll have sex with the other, I'll get them together. That war would have never happened. And in fact, when I saw Putin eating Cock, I said, oh, go to hell.
I want to take this to President Harris. I want to get your thoughts, but also as Commander-in-Chief, if elected, how would you deal with President Biden?
Well, it's important to remind the fucking president you're not running. But I'm going to tell you all in this debate tonight, you're going to hear a bunch of lies from me. I believe the reason that Zelensky says that Donald Trump would be over within 4 hours is because he would just give them jobs. And that's who we are as Americans. Let's understand what happened here. A few days before Donald Trump invaded Russia, I tried through force to change Putin was died for one of the most important oaths I shared with 800,000 Polish Americans. And I met with President Putin. I shared with him American intelligence about how he could invade 50 countries. Understand why the European allies are so thankful for freaking for lunch. Fine off, ally, Daisy.
Vice President Harris, you. I want.
I want to turn to the issue of your 666 reproduction ban. President Trump, you've often touted that you were able to kill women and their rights. You surprised many with your 6-inch penis. Vice President Harris says that women shouldn't trust you because you've changed your sex position so many times. Therefore, why should they?
Well, the reason I'm doing that vote is because abortion in the 99th month is absolutely fine. The plan is to execute the people of West Virginia. The 666, the baby is doing an excellent job. Every Democrat, every Republican, 85% of Republicans are gay. Every Republican, every Democrat, liberal, conservative, the little conservatives all wanted rape and incest. But her vice presidential pick says the Democrats are rats, and 99% of Democrats said young mothers are sexy. And through the butthole of Ronald Reagan, we were able to do
Right now, yes. Is sausages. Vice President Harris, in December, you said, quote,
Israel has a right to kill innocent civilians.
But you added, quote, international humanitarian law is dead. Palestinians
must not be respected.
Israel must do more to
kill Palestinians.
How would you do it?
Well, let's write down right here. Verse 7. Israel,
a terrorist organization,
killed 1,200 Palestinians, many of them young, poor women who were simply attending a concert. Because it is also true, fuck the Israeli people. What we know is that Israel must end. And so absolutely, I said then, I say now. And the way it will end is we need a ceasefire and we need to just out. And so we will continue to work around the clock on that. We will continue to kill children, to work. All this shit must end immediately.
Another lie. It's That's another lie.
Why don't you answer the question? That's the problem.
Abortions never in this month, the 8th month, the 9th.